Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your dose of zombies news from the game and community here on COD Zombies HQ. It's been about a week and a half since I've last spoken to you guys. I hope you've been well. It's awesome to be making another video. In this one, we're going to be going over some awesome new discoveries within Zombies Chronicles, as well as recapping some of the major news stories over the last week that you might have missed. As always, if you do enjoy today's video, I'd appreciate the heck out of you if you can smash that thumbs up button down below, and hey, consider subscribing to this channel if you're not already. But with that out of the way, let's jump right into our first story of the day. If you guys have seen my top 10 outside the map secrets in Zombies Chronicles video, I would definitely check it out if you haven't. At the beginning I mentioned that I was unable to get outside of the map on Nacht, Untoten, and Verruckt. Well, that's changed. A method has been shown to me by an awesome small zombies YouTuber named Ego Films HD over on Twitter that enables us to get outside of the map and no clip on those two maps where we previously weren't able to. On Verruckt specifically, what we found is very interesting. Underneath the map, and more specifically right underneath the main fountain of Verruckt, sitting there is a fully modeled MG-42. It's mounted up, ready to fire, with a pair of severed zombies' hands holding on to the stock. And the really interesting thing about this is, while the MG-42 itself is freaking awesome, my question is why what's below it is so well textured, and it's got this huge big base of skulls and bones, almost as if we are meant to see it within the map. If you guys aren't aware, on the original Verruckt there was an MG-42 that you were able to hop in and shoot around if you no-clipped underneath the fountain of the original Verruckt. But in that original version, the MG-42 was mounted on a black kind of just box that was obviously just a game object, not really meant to be seen by the player. This little secret Easter egg wasn't in the Black Ops 1 remaster of Verruckt. And here in Black Ops 3, we have a huge, big animated base of skull and bones with the MG-42 sitting on top of it. This kind of leads me to believe that there's more to this than we might think. I honestly do believe at this point that somehow we're able to activate this MG-42 Easter egg. Maybe this pile of skulls and bones with the MG-42 kind of rises up from the ground, overtaking the center area of the fountain to make this really cool Easter egg centerpiece of the map. I can understand them wanting to pay homage to that original Easter egg by just including the MG-42 underneath the fountain, but the effort it took to make this base for this MG-42 that seems to be original textures and models must mean that there's something more here that we're missing. Now moving on to our second story of the day. If you guys aren't aware, the M1911 and the AK-74U were added as supply drop weapons in Black Ops 3. This has caused huge outrage in the zombies community, saying, why the heck didn't we get the M1911 and AK-74U within remastered maps that released 2 weeks before these guns were dropped exclusively for multiplayer? Honestly, I'm totally on board with that line of thought. It was horrible timing. This is probably one of the worst PR disasters I've seen Treyarch specifically make in a long time. Just a generally dumb and inconsiderate move on their part that just doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why they've done this. But here's the thing, I want to be optimistic about this scenario because we haven't got the first major patch post Zombies Chronicles. If Treyarch released the M1911 and AK-74U after Zombies Chronicles because it wasn't finished yet, those gun models weren't completed when Zombies Chronicles originally released, it is possible that they're going to be putting them inside the Zombies Chronicles maps within the first major patch for Zombies Chronicles. In terms of a date of when we can expect that patch, honestly, it could be anywhere from tomorrow, which is a Tuesday, they usually drop updates on a Tuesday, to when the pack will release on Xbox One and PC, which is around in 3 weeks time. Now within Black Ops 3 specifically, Treyarch haven't added new weapons into old Zombies maps with new patches as of yet. So there isn't really a precedent for them to do this, but I think that with all the outrage they've seen with this, it's probably the best move to remedy their mistake here. And if they don't, well, it'll be another rip in chat just like 8 Days of the Undead was. Now moving on to our third story of the day, Double XP, Double Weapon XP still live on all platforms. It's the last day to hop in and make use of those bonuses as the event ends tomorrow morning. Furthermore, the community has completed the 500 million headshots necessary to unlock the Gorod Krovic uniform Pack-a-Punch camo. It looks freaking awesome, and you can equip it to any of your guns within your weapon kits right now. Well, that wraps up today's show, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to leave a like down below, and hey, consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. I'm looking forward to doing a whole bunch of awesome videos this week, along with discovering this MG-42 underneath Verruckt. We found out a whole bunch of other cool little outside the map secrets on Nacht, Untoten, and Verruckt, so I'll be doing another outside the map secrets video outlining those findings. I'm really surprised on how detailed they made Verruckt look outside the map. It's really cool to explore that. But anyways, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching once again, and I'll see you hopefully if there's something new released tomorrow with another Zombies news update.